You have to go to a new live?
Yeah, it's live right now. It's already live. I'll be, just tell them, yeah, I just posted a new live because they wouldn't let me do the other live. Just tell them I'll be there in a second. There's a new link. Just tell them post it for the live. And I'll be there in a second. I'll be there in a second.
I wish I should have the link.
It should pop up on your, what you call it. It's live right now already.
It brings you to the same live.
Okay, but can you see me?
No.
Can you see like a white bed?
No.
Oh my God. Hold on.
No, I'm sorry. It's the same one.
Can you see me now?
Now, let me just finish this. All right, let me get out of this, get out of this, and it says upcoming.
Yeah, that one. Click tell it.
It brings me to the same one.
Hey guys, be back in 1 second. Let's go to this stream. The other stream wasn't working for some reason.
What stream, honey? Because when I X out of it and I go to a new one that says upcoming, Kimberly, no worries. Have patience. Patience is our best friend.
Hold on, I'm going to send you a link. Wait, I don't want them to hear me talking. I'm sending you another link right now. Because people found it. And I'm live right now.
Okay.
The upcoming, go to the one where it says IQD update. The IQD update, Q&A on exchange, that one, forget about that one. I'm just going to take it.
It's not giving me another one. It's what I'm telling you.
Here, I'm sending you the link right now.
Okay, let me post it in this chat. So send it to me and I'll link it up.
All right, here's the link to the one that's live right now.
Okay. That's fine. Take deep breath.
Here, this is just tell them to go in that stream. Hold on, I just got to change it. So I'll bring you on like half hour in or something.
It's already told me it's been removed.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you get the other link? I just sent you a link to the new one. Florian's on. Just got on. Just look for Maria and Nicole. Just click that link. Just tell them I'll be there in a second. All right, I'll call you in a little bit. Hey guys, I'm so sorry about the technical difficulties and being late. I apologize. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Hey, Tim, Myrna, Susan, Allison, Vanessa, Sherry. How you guys all doing today? I gotta tell you all, I'm super pumped. Super excited. Had a long but very good day. Something was going on with YouTube. They wouldn't let me load my stream. Yeah, Allison, it should be automatic. Guys, I have such exciting news that I'm going to get to in a couple of minutes. But I wanted to go over a little intel. Also, I wanted to talk about XRP. And also, I'm going to have Dream Big come on. And she's going to talk to you guys about how to be your own bank in a little bit. You guys excited? I'm super excited. I could not wait. I could not wait to come on today. Is I shared some of this information with my certain people close to me, and I couldn't wait to share it with you guys. And also, you know, I really don't get personal. I don't get personal and talk about my personal life, but after everything I've been through, I just have to, you know, say thank you to my amazing significant other who has been there for me through this horrible situations that I've been with, from my heart attack to my accident. He's just a superstar. And he's really hot. Um, and we're actually going on a vacation to the Maldives very shortly. I'm actually heading out to Germany, to Munich soon. Yeah, I'll be in Germany for about a month. But I'll still be recording. I'll still be doing videos, lives, everything. And I just wanted to give him some credit because I love him. And he's the best thing that's ever happened to me. So I wanted you guys to hear that. But let's get down to business. Are you all ready? You all ready? And also, I am going to do a Q&A after everything on bank exchanges, what you should do, who you should have at your appointment, who you should contact, all that. I'm going to go through all of that tonight. I want you guys to all be prepared. I know you're all nervous, so I'm here to help you guys out. Okay. How about that? Is that better? Sound-wise? We have quite a bit of a live stream tonight because there's a lot of information that I need to share. Hi, Robert Wills. What's prepared for what? What do you mean by that? The emojis are kind of like rude a little bit. Yes, Martin, I did. I'm gonna get all into that in a little bit. To my mods, can you please watch the chat? I'm just waiting for a couple more people to come on. Oh, so I go see my surgeon on Monday, and I get all excited, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm finally going to get discharged from therapy, from all this craziness. And ever since I fell, like I told you guys, they're saying that the little fracture that I still had got a little bigger. So now he extended my therapy for another 8 weeks, which really made me sad. And they're going to do a bone stimulator that's supposed to help your bones heal quickly. So that was kind of upsetting. No, Tim Brown, I wasn't. Dream big. Keep an eye on Robert Willis for me, please. I'm so happy to see you guys. I missed you all. I had a long day with my kid today, too. So anyway, let's get started. First thing I want to talk about is the budget that was rejected by the federal court, which means now Iraq can activate their budget, their HCL. As you all know, the rate is in the budget. So the Gazette that's missing, in my opinion, has the rate, and the budget has the rate. And like I said before, everything is going to come out at once. The HCL, the rate, the budget, the speaker, they're going to announce everything at once. So, and a lock is heading to the United States soon, before the end of the month. And in my opinion, it's going to be post rate change. And after my meeting today, it's very strong opinion. Did you guys watch Frank 26 today? I didn't get a chance to see him. Supposedly, he was almost an all white. So, yes, please do like, subscribe, and share. I would really appreciate it. That's a little bit on that. There's still progress with the WTO. I posted articles in my community section of my YouTube channel, and there's some articles there. There's also a link to Rumble, where a world banker talks about the whole wealth transfer, talks about XRP, gold and silver, all the currencies. It's powerful information. I would highly recommend you guys watch that, and also the Kim Clement prophecy that I posted on there as well, about what's going to happen with the currencies and Israel and America and everything like that. Very interesting stuff. Are you all ready to hear what Chase had to say today? So went to Chase, met with a wealth manager at a very big branch at Chase, one I have not been to before, and was treated really nicely. Hold on one second. Sorry, guys, it's just crazy. Anyway, so was treated really nicely. I obviously had a whole lot of questions for him, and he had a whole lot of answers for me. My financial advisor was there as well, via video chat. So some of the things the wealth manager has said to me, he said there will not be taxes on this exchange. No capital gains taxes. But my financial advisor and my tax attorney are still saying there will be capital gains. But the wealth manager that I met with said there would not be taxes. That it's kind of going to mirror the Kuwait dinar reinstatement. He also said that basically, like I told you guys, there's a list. It's called a VIP list. Once this goes, they're going to contact those people first. Those are people that contacted Chase, set up appointments, went and met with them, and they know, like, you're basically their client, which the wealth manager I met with has quite a few clients. So he did say to me that I was getting a call very shortly to come in to do the exchange. Another thing he said. So they have two lists. One is the OFAC list. That is the list that lists currencies. So currencies that banks cannot exchange. And Iran is the only country listed on that list. Then they also have it's like their internal Forex. It's called the OFX. And it's like their back office where they see rates, the different countries, the rates, etc. So, he said, and I'm going to say all this in my opinion. I have to, and this is not financial advice, just saying. So, okay. So the IQD has been trading on the OFX between $3 and $4. The Vietnam Dong, 50 cents to $1. Please don't get upset. I got disappointed too. But it is what it is. My people are still saying $2 to 2.20, 2.25. I'm just telling you what I'm being told. 140 for the Indonesian rupiah. So what happens also with the OFX is there is like once the rates, if a country say is ready to change value, or can you guys hear me? Okay. So if a country is ready to reinstate or change value, what happens is that currency gets grayed out on the OFX. Once that happens, usually within, they have up to 72 hours for the whole process for it to go to Forex and everything like that. Once it comes back, the rate is live on Forex. So currently, the currencies are grayed out on the OFX. So he gave me an example of the Chinese yuan. So say China decides, so right now it's like 122 per one. Say they decide to up their rate. They're going to get grayed out and then do what they have to do. And then they'll come up within 72 hours on Forex with the new rate. But because Iraq is a reinstatement, Iraq hasn't been on Forex for like 20 years. It's a whole process. But it's happening. It's happening. This thing is so real. It's like ridiculous. And one thing that really touched me is he said, "You're gonna make out great, kiddo." And I was like, "Well, thank you very much." You know, did ask him about the Bolivar. I even showed him, like, I was Googling and showing him like different exchanges, like XE, bar chart. Even actually, when you Google the Bolivar, you see it's like 3 cents. And they just don't have it. They don't have it. So it can come up. I mean, anything could happen, but he could not find the Bolivar. So, as I said before, I think it's a sleeper. The dong, he said, was 50 cents to a dollar, which was very disappointing to me. Yes, the dinar was trading on the OFX, yes, between $3 and $4. 50 cents to a dollar MDS. That's what he said. And this is my opinion. Don't forget, please. But my financial advisor is still saying what he's hearing as 2 to 225. But apparently the dong, the supply and demand for the dong is kind of low. So I don't know. But the dinar, he was very, very excited about the dinar. Talking a lot about it. He actually said, shh. And then, the door was closing. He's like, I actually have some IQD. Yes, MDS. 50 cents to a dollar. That's what they were seeing. The only thing that they are going to be willing to negotiate, focus on truth, is your fee. That's included in the rate. So, say the fee Chase is probably going to be between 1% and 3%, closer probably to 1%. But say it's 3% or 2%, you could probably negotiate like a 0.5%. So instead of like 3%, 2.5%. But you're not going to be able to negotiate the rate. Like whatever the rate is on Forex, that's the rate you're going to get. And what? I'm sorry, guys. It just like disconnected. Yeah, so you can negotiate the fee, but you can't negotiate the rate. Also, so say I'm at the bank, I'm exchanging my currency, and yes, Nico, it's going to be a managed float. And in my opinion, in his opinion, it'll cap off at between $6 and $8 before it settles down. So say I'm exchanging at $3. This is just an example. And during my exchange, the rate goes up to 350. I am exchanging. I cannot change the rate, so you have to take the $3. And then if you want to come back again, exchange, the rate is going to go very, very quickly due to supply and demand, even though it's a managed float. But they're not going to allow what happened with Kuwait to happen with the IQD. Yes, Allison, all the currencies are going together, in my opinion. Yes, you should. Yeah, you should have a bank account with Chase. But he told me today that you could still open the account the day of your exchange and they'll still exchange your currency, have your ID and receipts for your currency. And like I said, even though he said no taxes, I'm still going to be prepared with taxes. Hi, Kimberly. So it's in the gray now. So when it comes back up, it's going to be live on Forex. Hi, Kev. My friend Kevin's in chat. And Dream Big. always doing a phenomenal job. RPP's here. Hi. Yes, Mary Sue, you get a lot of perks. As a wealth management client, you also private banking. They also said that depending on how much currency you hold, so high amounts of dinar, they're going to come to your house. You're not going to be able to go to the bank and do your exchange. They're going to do it at your house. It's just for safety and security. My bank will verify it on site. They have a book and they have a machine that they verify currency. It's like a delivery machine, but it's more updated. And once they verify it, it's a credit to your account. 100,000 will be available right away, and the rest within 24 hours. Joe Granazim is not handled by Chase. That's Wells Fargo, in my opinion. Yes, guys, please like, subscribe, and share. I don't know how I'm over here trying to be, helpful, and you know what I mean? Nobody seems to be liking it. And, Miss Amazing Strategies just hit 40,000 subscribers. I don't understand. Matter of fact, I told the wealth manager today, I said, can you believe somebody actually tells people to call the banks and tell them to say they have the Mexican peso? And he goes, well, you should be honest, because if you say you have the Mexican peso, but you really have the Iraqi dinar, the banks are just not going to trust you. So I wouldn't listen to that strategy. Well, I've had private bankers, several of them, and wealth managers acknowledge the RV. Well, it's a reinstatement. It's a wealth transfer before. Plus, I have a financial advisor who's very high up who has acknowledged this. So this is not the first time. Yeah, if you give me a minute, I'll pick them up. And now it's just I'm trying to do. Oh, Sunkissed. Hi. How are you? Come on, Bentley. Hold on 1 second. I have to get him. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff I'm gonna go through it with you guys. Just give me 1 second. All right, come on, out. Let's go. Sorry. A lot of interruptions today. I apologize. I would hope the dong would go higher, but as of right now, that's what they're saying. Wells is also going to be participating. There is a $15,000 cash limit. Anything over 15K, you got to order. If you want 100,000 and above, you have to have a police escort before they'll give you that cash. Okay, so the list Dream Big is talking about, I said about it earlier. It's a VIP list. So it's just their clients that have been, you know what I mean, asking questions about this for a while. So they had a list. Those are the people they're going to contact as soon as it hits Forex. So the VIPs, they call it the VIP list. Those people are going to exchange first. Gwen, yeah, he told me, the wealth manager said there is not going to be capital gains taxes, but I'm still going to be prepared because I really trust my financial advisor and my tax person. So I'm going to listen to that and to them and just be prepared anyway. Yes, Mary Sue, front and back. Copies of your currencies front and back, yes. And I would check all your currencies with a black light prior to going to the bank to make sure that it's like legit currency. Yes, Gwen. The Zimbabwe bonds and the agro checks, from what I'm being told, but Wells Fargo is handling that. But Chase will handle like dong, dinar, rupiah, Chinese yuan. There's a bunch of different currencies. I don't know why he couldn't find the Bolivar. Like, I went like 20 minutes showing him that it is listed. I mean, if you go to Google and you type in current rate for the Venezuelan Bolivar digitalis, it tells you it's like 3 cents and nothing. Over 50 million, Chris. He asked how much dinar do you have to exchange it at home? Has to be a high number. And then you are at a different level of wealth management at Chase as well with that amount. So I'm going to talk about that. You do definitely want to set up a trust like once you exchange. And when you go to your exchange appointment, have your lawyer, your financial advisor, and make sure your financial advisor is a fiduciary financial advisor. Your tax accountant, tax attorney, definitely a trust attorney, um, your regular lawyer, because they're going to go through all these things with you, just like they did with me today about different investments and all kinds of different things. They went over the FDIC, they went over about separate insurance you can get to protect your money. But me personally, as soon as I exchange it, I'm going to leave a little bit, but the rest I'm going to invest in crypto, gold, and silver, and real estate immediately. I want to get my money out the bank. I don't trust the banks. Anything could happen. Tim, they could not find it like at all. Like even though I was showing him, he was like, "What? It's not here." Like they don't even have that currency, which I found so weird. There's a few banks. Actually, Frank 26 had a few banks he talked about in Canada. Hugh asked about the Canada. I know HSBC is definitely one of the banks participating. I'm not sure, but Allison, actually check out my community page. I have it posted on there. Is the Zim and Agrigona at was the same time? I don't know about that, Susan. But some people said the Zim could go before everything, but I don't really focus on Zim that much. So, um, the several TD Bank branches that I called, they were not doing the Iraqi dinar crypto like. Um, Big J, you can hold your currency as long as you want. Oh, and also, he said we'll have more than 90 days to exchange, and they're just waiting on the final rules and policies before this is released. But he said definitely longer than 90 days to exchange. He was like super pumped. Like when he was talking about the Iraqi dinar, he was like super pumped. Hey girl patriot, are you gonna keep your gold with someone or store it for no, I'm storing my gold, definitely. And my silver, and get physical. Don't get certificates, in my opinion. Know when to hold them, know when to fold them. I'm folding. Allison, do I see Zim going up? I think Zim, the bonds, I think they are gonna go up, yeah, because of all the resources in Zimbabwe and all the gold and diamonds and everything. They can definitely support that. Yes, Susan, I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna congratulate all you guys. I'm gonna say yay. But yeah, he was definitely excited. I'm just trying to think. Like, ask me questions so I can answer them. Oh, you get like a bonus for becoming a new wealth management client and private banking too. It's 150,000 to become a private banking client. But JP Morgan Wealth Management is who's gonna be handling the exchange. So he also told me that the branches that won't verify at the branch, they usually send it out to the Chase headquarters or to Bank of America. Because I told them, I was like, look, dude, like, I'm not letting my currency out of my sight. So if you go to the back to check it, to verify it, I'm coming with you. Like, I will never take my eyes off my notes, ever. And you want to get a trust because when you have a trust, nobody knows what you have. So, and it's protected. The goal is to protect your newfound wealth. I have Bolivar Digitalis, Mary Sue. It's all about protecting it. It's all about diversifying. It's all about making sure the right people are there with you. Do not go by yourself. You always want to make sure, no, trusts, Rami, trusts. There's different types of trusts. They might just not see, or he just might be telling me, hey, listen, I just don't see it. And then boom, when it pops, it pops. You know, anything is possible, but he just said he wasn't seeing it. Oh yeah, Dream Big has a valid point. 20 to 40 miles from your house, I would go to exchange my currency. Alessandro, in my opinion, I think this week, in my opinion. Stacy, when you put a black light over it, you'll be able to see the like the dream big. What are they called on the currency? Can you put it in chat? The like the security features and stuff. You'll be able to see. And if you guys bought your currency on eBay, I definitely would check it before bringing it into the bank to exchange. Allison, that's what, I agree with that. Just like I agree with the fact that they're all going together. Some people are telling me they're not. The wealth manager wasn't that excited about the dong like he was about the dinar, but they are interconnected. They're trading partners. So, the dong before was around $3 before it got devalued. So I just don't see it like 50 cents to a dollar. I just don't see it. And the dinar $3 to $4. Like I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. My financial advisor definitely didn't agree with that number for the dong. But I'm just telling you guys what he said. Mike, yeah, I would go like 20 to 40 miles away. Because you don't want everyone to know that you just became like a multimillionaire. You know what I mean? Just like if they were to send like uh like um a Brinks like under unmarked little van, the same thing. Like you just got to be really careful. It's safety, safety, safety. Like my exchange is going to happen after the bank closes, so there won't be anybody in there. Yes, focus on truth. I said it earlier. He said to bring ID and receipts for your currency. Not all branches are going to ask for receipts though, but I would have them with me just in case. Hi, Kim. So what happened with Kuwait? Kuwait, it was a reinstatement. So Kuwait reinstated their currency back to what it was prior to Saddam Hussein invading Kuwait. And Saddam notes are not valid, out of circulation. Robert, I actually think the Iranian real will revalue, and I think it will revalue mid $3, so like 3.50. I know nobody wants it to revalue, but I think it will. I like Banknote World, pretty quick delivery. Um, Never had an issue. Banknote World, Exchange of America is my go-to though. I have a lot of my currency from Exchange of America. Like Andy, I don't know why he wasn't really excited about the Vietnam dong, but the dinar, he was like, this, that, and the other. Offering me all kinds of stuff. Like all kinds of stuff. But I was like, yeah, I'll work with, you know what I mean, Chase's wealth management. But in reality, I'm gonna go through my financial advisor. Yes, Allison, if you are trying to withdraw 100,000 or more cash, you're gonna need a police escort, yeah. And I definitely wouldn't come to the bank in the middle of the day to you would just call your wealth manager, your private banker, and say, hey, I need, $100,000. So usually it takes 5 to 7 days to get it. Yeah, they're not giving you 100,000 cash just to walk out the bank. It's not safe. Yes, Rebecca, they are. They were on the OFAC list, which is the sanction list. It's a blacklist. So when they were in Chapter 7 and they had all their sanctions, they were on that list. So they were black. So the banks were not able to sell or buy the Iraqi dinar. And that's why I was saying that it's been 20 years and they're out of all that now. So it's basically on the UST. They're just waiting for the final instructions, the final, say, policies from the United States Treasury. And then once you exchange, it goes to the United States Treasury, your 3-0 notes. Baby cakes, you don't have to have a whole bunch to become a millionaire. So I wouldn't even worry about it. I would call Gwen, I would call just different Chase branches. I would call Wells. I would call all of them. And just I'm gonna go through what you have to say in a couple of minutes. David, if you gifted someone currency, you should have a gift letter. Like that you gifted currency. Dream Big could tell you about that as well. No, you have to get your own police escort, Allison. It's just they won't give you the money unless you have a police escort because it's a safety thing. Yes, Darren, I think this week, in my opinion. Hi, Nita. Whoever I missed that I didn't say hi to. Sorry, it's been a crazy day. And then YouTube with this. Oh my God, they were making me nuts today. Yes, Kimberly, Thursday and Friday. Oh, and the wealth manager also said to me that it doesn't specifically have to happen in the middle of the night, like we always were told. It could happen at any time of the day. Kuwait revalued. It was like 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Well, reinstated after they said they weren't going to do this and they weren't going to do that. They did. I think he's excited, Allison, because he's about to be very, very wealthy, even more wealthy than he is. He was an older guy. It's the first time I met him, but he was referred to me by my financial advisor. Very knowledgeable about Kuwait, very knowledgeable about Iraq, everything that's going on. Jamie Dimon. I mean, I was there for 2 hours. Mike Wallace, I hope the Zim goes. No NDAs, Susie. It's just a regular, you're just going in to exchange your currency. It's not, none of this contract rate. I mean, listen, like I said, you guys all use your discernment, but once it's on the Forex, the foreign exchange, you literally go to the bank with your ID, with your receipts and your currency, and you exchange it for USD. That's it. They can't, why would they make you sign an NDA if the rate is public on Forex and everybody knows what the rate is? And you can exchange as much as you want, but you're going to get whatever rate that's on Forex, and the percentage, the fee is inside the rate. Yeah, everything is going together. In my opinion, Jason is right. Thanks for that info, Gerald. He said, Currency Exchange International is cheaper than Banknote World. Um, Robert, they're in the final process of the WTO. I believe when they change the rate, they'll be officially announced in the WTO. Tommy, so you will get a new debit card. He asked if you exchange 3 million dinar, they'll give you a debit card. It's, once you're a wealth management client, even if you have 1 million dinar, in my opinion, you're gonna get a debit card. So in my case, like I want to get a brand new car. So I'm gonna get everything set up at the dealership, and then the day of my exchange, I'm going to go and tell my wealth manager like how much the car is. So they're either gonna allow me to just debit that amount on my debit card, or they'll write a cashier's check that same day and they just take to the dealership. Um, and yeah, in order to get property, you're gonna get a like a letter from the bank saying that like you have the funds available. And that's the letter that you would give to your realtor. And then you're able to get your property, Tommy. I'm sorry, I'm just very tired. Like there's names for all this stuff. Alessandro Goldback, treasury notes. Yeah, it's a credit. It's only for cash, Susan. Only cash. Anything 100 and above, cash. You need a police escort. Howard, Indonesia, $1.40, in my opinion. A gift. Actually, I have some. I'm actually going to put a copy of it on my community page, and you can screenshot it maybe and like print it out. But I do have some. Allison. It's just a regular gift letter. And crypto Chase will not do. So I would wire money to like a brokerage if you want to buy crypto. But Wells does do crypto, so I'm gonna use Wells for that. Haha, Robert. Hello. Did you see what's going on, Howard, at the DNC convention? They have all kinds of protests, all kinds of stuff going on. Something's gonna go down. Gwen, 15,000 you can get cash. Guys, the 800 number thing, like, I mean, like I said, use your own discernment, but it's it's public on the Forex. Once it's on Forex, you just call the bank, you make an appointment, you go in there and you exchange your currency. There's no like NDA contract rates, 800 numbers, special whatevers. No, it's public. It's on Forex. You go and you exchange your currency and it gets credited to your account. If you want cash, you withdraw cash. If you need cashier's checks, say for cars, for whatever you want to get, you do that. And banks also have silver and gold certificates, not physical gold and silver. And no NDA. But you're not going to sign an NDA if, in my opinion, you got 386 for one erection. Yeah, they're gonna Kimberly just asked if the brokers have to shut off. So they could pause it and then start selling it at the new rate. But they're not gonna completely stop it. It's just a rate change. Probably be like a couple hours and then they'll be selling again right at the new rate. Can you hear me now? Joseph, I don't know about the Yellow Dragon bonds. That's a Mark Z question. Rebecca Hill, I'll come on live. Like pretty much immediately. I was just saying I'll come on live as soon as I find out it's on Forex. But you guys should be calling banks and opening bank accounts. All right, guys. So I'm gonna put Dream Big on real quick. I want you to hear from her some information on how to be your own banker. So I'm gonna call her real quick, and you guys can hear her and then ask her questions in chat in chat. Nita, I think the Venezuelan Bolivar is a sleeper, and I think it's going to surprise everyone. Rami, it's in my opinion, when the rates come back up on the OFX, I think that's when they're going to go live, in my opinion. Okay, guys, I'm gonna call her now. Allison, what I meant is nobody is prepared for the Bolivar to go. All right, so I'm gonna put Dream Big on right now so you guys can hear her. 1 second. All right, Dream Big, can you hear? Dream Big, can you hear?
Yeah.
Can you hear? It's not working. No, hold on, let me try now.
No, hold on, let me try now. No, hold on, let me try now.
Yeah, it's echoing. So I guess just put it in chat. All right, thank you. She's just gonna put the information in chat because it's echoing too much. She wanted to talk to you all. Sunkiss, the community page is on my YouTube channel. It's the community tab. Yeah, Allison. So nobody's expecting the Bolivar to go, but I think it is going. And you could look at my community page to see for the approximate rates too. And yes, Gerald, higher than expected, just like the dong. I was told one thing today. I don't agree with that. Not with them being direct trading partners with Iraq. I don't think so. Over 50 million, Mom, Mary Sue. You got to make it worth their while. They're going to want to keep clients that have a ton of money that's going to make them money. Wealth managers, they make great bonuses when they bring on new clients with a lot of money. But sound is good now, right? And Dream Big is going to put information in the chat right now about becoming your own banker. So what else I learned today is that what I wanted to bring up is XRP. So now banks are going to use it, like it's called a yield. So they're going to like use your XRP for a certain amount of time and pay you. Hold on, let me just read this. This is from, hold on. So they will become custodians of your XRP, and that's called a yield. So they'll pay you a percentage on your XRP, which is really good. So you can make money and not lose your XRP, and at the end of the contract, you get your XRP back. I just wanted to bring that up too. When you exchange over $50 million, JDK, yes, 50 million USD. Allison, my gut, and being spiritual and really having good intuition. And in my opinion, my gut is telling me the dinar is going to come out around $4. And this is my gut and my opinion. I think the dong about $2. Could, but I'm saying $2. I'm saying around four for the dinar. My gut, Zim, I'm not sure about. I really don't know, but I think the Bolivar is going to come out. They might say they can't find it or whatever, but I think dinar, based on all their reserves and everything they have, I think around four, in my opinion. It was the strongest currency in the world, and I believe it's going to be again the strongest currency in the world. I said, 50 cents. You know, if you have a million, that's 500,000. A lot of people are using like a fake QFS right now to steal people's XRP, so you got to be real careful. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not even moving. I don't know why. Kevin, yes, in my opinion, I believe that RI will happen prior to a lot coming to America. He asked if I think the RI will happen prior to or after a lock. It's coming to America, I think before, in my opinion. The Bolivar guess, I think it's going to surprise everyone. Allison. James, so the federal court ruled, they rejected the appeal, Parliament's appeal. Parliament's a bunch of corrupt crooks that, you know, are part of the coordination framework that's ran by Maliki, and they're getting exposed. They're getting exposed hard. So the budget can be activated now. And the new rate is in the budget, in my opinion. The HCL, it's done. It's done. There is nothing else they need to do but release the rate. And like I say, release the Kraken. Finally. Nico, I'll be happy if the Bolivar comes out at 3 cents. Just come out. You know what I mean? I think the Bolivar, Allison, I think it's a sleeper. I think it's going to come out higher than expected. And come out at all because people are not seeing it. Because it's weird. Like if you Google it, it shows you 3 cents, but the banks are not seeing it on their screens or anything at all. Like they don't even see Venezuela at all, which is very weird to me. But I highly suggest you guys watch this banker, the link on that I posted on my community page. Really, really phenomenal information. Listen, I've seen in my dreams dinar at like $6, but my gut is saying around 4, in my opinion. And none of this is financial advice, guys. And please like, subscribe, and share, please. David, Melanie said what? Can you elaborate on your comment, please? Tim, Melanie says it's done every day because, you know, God talks to her. I don't even pay her no mind. I don't know how she's got 40,000 subscribers. It boggles my mind. But whatever. That's another. She needs some serious help as far as I'm concerned. It's not done until you're at the bank exchanging it and the money is in your account. That's when it's done. No, it's not done. So I wish you would just stop telling people that it's done because it's not. You have not exchanged. It's not on Forex yet. So it's not done. God, like that annoys me. I hate when people get taken advantage of. It really, really, really bothers me. Like she says she's this financial expert, but you're really not. You know what I mean? And why would you tell someone to go lie to the bank and say that you have a currency that you don't hold? Nobody cares about Mexican pesos. I'm sorry. It really frustrates me. Just be honest, be straight. Call the bank, talk to them, tell them what you hold, ask them, to set up an appointment, come in, talk to wealth management, talk to a private banker. You know what I mean? And James, I posted information on the WTO in my community page. There's an article. Every day they're like, oh, it's done, it's happening tomorrow. Dude, when it happens, it happens. It's not done yet. Marjorie, that's up to you, hon. You got to know when to hold them, when to fold them. It just really upsets me, especially in the times we're in right now, to say that $55 is not a lot. Well, it's a lot for some people. When people are struggling to pay their rent and their bills and get food for their children, yeah, it's a lot. Maybe it's not a lot for her because she's, made her great little living off YouTube and what other her shakes or whatever she does. But you know what? It's a lot for some people. And, you know, just like she says, all her stuff is free. Well, no, it's not. It's $24.95 for your special Zoom intel from, and like I said before, if somebody's boots on the ground in Iraq, why is she reading articles from Shafak News? Shouldn't they give intel from Iraq if you're in the military? And not read Shafak News. Anybody could pull up Shafak News articles. I'm sorry I'm going on a rant right now, but it really irritates me. Or read Dinar Guru recaps. Like, get your own information or, come up with something better. And stop taking advantage of people. Seriously, stop. I'm sorry, guys. I hate when it get this way, but it really upsets me. People are hurting, and you're just taking advantage because people want information. People think you have these great strategies. Well, you haven't even been to the bank. You have never even spoken to a wealth manager or a private banker or even a manager. You know what I mean? So, like, how are you going to give strategy on something that you have not experienced for yourself? And I so appreciate all you guys that, you know what I mean? SMM, do you think you're gonna, I think, in my opinion, this week. Alessandra, I think, the buy bar, I have the rates listed, in my opinion, on my community page. But they were saying $4 to $8. That's what Mark Z was saying. That's where I got those Zim and Bolivar rates from. $4 to $8 per million for the Bolivar. I'm sorry about my rant, guys. Apparently there's a big Chase branch in Dallas. It's the headquarters, Darren. SMM, I already spoke earlier on the dong, but at my appointment today, he said that it's looking like 50 cents to $1 for the dong. I was so sad about it, but then I was like, you know what? It's a blessing, so I should be grateful. Right, James? In these hard times, I wouldn't be buying horses or two brand new trucks or whatever. Guys, you really should check out Q Idiot channel. He really exposes her hard. So if you really want to find out the truth, I would go onto his channel and watch his videos. Focus on Truth. I would call Chase as well. And Wells. Anything from Nader lately, guys? Gwen, I wasn't talking about any humanitarian projects at my appointment. Right, Mark? I'd be grateful for anything. It's a blessing. Sure, Cheryl. No problem. She just asked if I could repeat the question before I answer it. But yeah, guys, just some little tips. When you call in the banks, when you call, just say, "Hey, do you guys exchange foreign currency?" When or just ask, "Can I speak to somebody in private banking or wealth management?" When they transfer you, you just say, "Hey, do you exchange foreign currency?" If they say they do, you say, "Oh, really?" And then they're going to say, "Well, what currency do you hold?" And then you tell them what you hold, and be honest. I hold Iraq dinar, I hold dong, I hold, Indonesian rupiah. You know what I mean? And I would like to set up an appointment to come in and talk to you in regards to exchanging them. If one says no, another one's going to say yes eventually. Just got to keep calling. Sometimes they'll even talk to you on the phone. And tell you things on the phone, but you want to come in and you want to talk to them. I really, guys, believe, in my opinion, that the United States Treasury is really controlling this. So when they say go, that's when it's go. Girl Patriot, that's what I got from Mark Z. It's on my community page on my YouTube. She said $48 per million for Bolivar. Mary Sue, she asked, she said, "Have you seen any of the banks like on John Dowland with glass cubicles where you will eventually go in by yourself?" No. I was in an office today with glass doors, but they do have cubicles. So one side is the offices for wealth management, and the other side is like cubicles. Oh, is Nader hanging with Pimpy again? What do the two of them have to say, Myrna? Guys, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Nico. How was Frank's podcast today, Nico? Call another Chase branch SMM. He said he's talked to Chase today and they told him they didn't do dinar. Oh, they're all going to do dinar as soon as it hits Forex. As of now, but in my opinion, in 2-3 days from now, in my opinion, you'll hear a different tune. Mark, Q Idiot is hilarious. And the way he exposes her is even more hilarious. Did you guys hear that guy from California that was super excited on Frank's show on Monday? In the beginning of his show, the guy, I thought was gonna pass out from excitement. I thought he was gonna give out the rate, the date, all kinds of stuff. He was on that mission. Frank was like, "Oh my God, stop talking." He didn't know how to control him. It was hilarious. And that was at Chase in California. I agree, Allison. And those products, she said they make her look good. Okay, if she says so. David says, if they ask an amount, do you tell them? What do you mean? Elaborate on that, please. No, it's going to be before the election, in my opinion. That's what it is, Novella. Proof of funds. As soon as you exchange, the bank will give you a proof of funds letter verifying that you have that amount in your account to get real estate. Thank you, Novella, so much. Cap is here. Hey, how are you, sir? SMM. She's more than off her rocker, in my opinion. Oh, really, Cap? She doesn't contribute? Sharon, my community page is on my YouTube channel. Like when you go see the links, like there's videos, shorts, live, and then it says community. That's the community page. I post a lot of articles and links and stuff on there, and information. Priya, yes, I will. I'll immediately do a live stream. Hold on, guys. I gotta catch up here. Pimpy tries. I had my war with Pimpy already. I'm done with him. Yeah, that guy, Myrna, she said he wanted to spill the beans. That guy was ready to spill the rate, the date, I mean, everything. Because he was told all of that at his appointment. One second, I'm getting it. Okay. Yes, JDK. Frank didn't know how to stop him. He was like, boom, 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 boom. I was like, this guy is great. They told him everything. When the same thing was happening to Dream Big. And then finally she got through and she's on the VIP list and she'll be exchanging and it's all good. You got to keep going. Don't give up. Don't give up. I know, right? He just was spilling everything, Nico. But listen, it's exciting. I mean, look, you're about to be a multimillionaire. You wouldn't be excited? Listen, I remember the day I got a call that XRP settled their first case was over when they were not a when they Judge Torres said that they were a currency. I was hyperventilating. I was coughing so hard I couldn't breathe. I was so excited because I was like, "Oh my god, this coin's about to blow up." And then another case came, and I was like, "Oh, okay." But yeah, I know all about hyperventilating from excitement. And believe me, after my appointment today, I was quite excited. Gwen, just keep calling, sweetie. Keep calling. They're making a lot of changes, Tim. He said his Huntington branch installed bulletproof corridors with metal detectors a year ago. They're making a whole lot of changes. Wells looks, branches looks different. Chase, they all look a lot different because they're getting ready. This is the biggest transfer of wealth that's ever um happened. I mean, it's not going to happen again. No, novella. Just you're gonna it hits forex. You're just gonna call a bank and tell them you have a Reiki dinar. It's on forex. You want to exchange it. You go in, make an appointment. You call, make an appointment, go in and exchange your currency. I don't know why they talk about all these 800 numbers, but as I said, you can use your discernment in who you want to listen to. Do you guys see the protests that are happening at the DNC? It's crazy. I think something super big, big is going to happen, in my opinion, especially tomorrow. I really think they're going to do something. My gut is just something about to go down. Nico, which question are you referring to? Yes, Cap, you're always having facts. Or my buddy. Thanks for coming on. Yeah, they are protesting because they want their purchasing power. These people are, it's unbelievable like what they're going through. Unbelievable. And they're going to protest harder the longer they wait. And eventually somebody's going to get stoned. But I think the time has come, in my opinion. Mary Sue, I'm telling you, like, you don't understand. She said, I think we're all going to be like that guy from Cal. When you hear, like, when you sit, even when you sit in front of the wealth manager and they tell you these things and they go over the perks and they go over everything that and the way you're treated and just everything, you just feel it's a different feeling. It really is. It's a whole different, and you're like overwhelmed with excitement. And me, like, my significant other, he's calm, cool, and collected. Me, oh my god, I'll be coughing and not being able to breathe and all kinds of stuff. And then I'll come on like once I calm down because I don't want to come on like all crazy hyperventilating talking to you guys. It's going to be all over the place though. Allison said Walmart shakes the products that she sells. Tim Brown is here. Hey, Tim. We only talked about we predominantly Nico asked if they said he or she will only take dinar and dong. He predominantly focused on the dinar. He didn't really even want to focus on the dong. But I brought up the dong and the rupaya and the bolivar. But he was very excited about the dinar and wanted to talk about the dinar. Viviana, Wells Fargo is also going to be one of the banks participating. HSBC, Citi, Bank of America, possibly PNC. Mark said XLM is a sleeping giant. Mark, all three of the X's, XRP, XLM, XDC, you must have. They're all used for something. SMM, he said, I've been in this 15 years, I'm ready. I think everybody's ready. But yeah, guys, the Dom notes are not going to be exchangeable. They're out of circulation. I know, right? Let's get drunk and talk about how, God talks to us. 1 second, guys. Hold on. Can you guys hear me again? Sorry, I had to pause. Actually, a lot of cases in California are fully aware of the reinstatement. Guys, I don't think there's going to be NDAs. It's public. It's a public rate. But I really believe that dude was on another level. He's ready to give it all up. Yeah, she's so godly. Oh my God. I'm sorry, I gotta stop. I can't let her get to me and just. All right. Yeah, Nico, Cali's really doing its thing. I've seen issues like people in New York having difficulties finding banks. New York, some places in Texas. Hi, Bobby. It's okay. I'm going to be ending soon, though. Probably like another 10 minutes, I would say. But I'll do another live again this week. Hopefully, it's going to be the live that says, go to the bank. Viviana, she said, has Nico spoken to any banks? I could personally tell you that there's a few banks in Los Angeles that are very aware of the reinstatement. I don't know about the Rodriguez trust, Allison. She asked about the Rodriguez trust. Maybe someone in the chat can help. Mark Z talks a lot about that. Surprisingly, Wells Fargo has really stepped up in this process a lot more than I thought they would. Well, James, he said that 100 groups are protesting. Well, if they have no purchasing power, they have to pay $1 million just for a TV or for whatever. You know what I mean? They have no life. They have no jobs. It sucks for them, and they're like holding this back, and it's really horrible what they're doing to those people. Yeah, Husky, she's doing well. Bobby says he noticed, was it a white ATM? That's the new ATM that will take foreign currency. The white one that's inside the branch. So there's a regular one in the law, like as soon as you walk in, and then when you actually walk into the actual branch inside is a white ATM. That's the new ATMs that they're putting in that are for foreign currency. You could do like regular ATM transactions and also like foreign currency. Does a lot. That's the machine I talked about when I first saw it. I was like, what is this thing for? I'll post pictures of it in my community page so you guys can see what he's talking about. Yeah, hi Gigi, 800 numbers. No, once it's on Forex, it's on Forex. Forget about 800 numbers and NDAs and all that stuff. Magnus Knight, Chinese Dragon Note. It's a Mr. Stephen. He talks about all that all the time, so that's Mark Z. I can't comment on that. Hey now, Joe. No, that's not very professional. He said he's glad I'm not slurping down my drink while talking to us. No, I wouldn't do that. Hey Ruby, I would call HSBC in Canada and find out, because I know they're going to be exchanging their reckoner. Hey, Jacqueline, yes, it's also, and they also have like a list, like what I was talking about earlier. It lists, there's tons and tons of countries and currencies that's listed on there with rates. And they also have that software. She said that they have a software with currency pictures and exchangeable currencies. So the OFAC list, that's where the currencies would be listed that are blacklisted. But the OFX is the back office forex the bank uses. So it's like Forex Live, but it's there. It's like an actual real forex, not like Forex Live. If you understand what I'm trying to say. Yeah, dream big. Remember how many banks we called until we were able to get someone? And now you're on a VIP list. We called probably like, I don't know, like 20 banks, and nobody was either they were not answering the phone, or they would answer and be like, "Oh, it's a scam, it's this, it's that." And then, you just never give up ever. Hi, Normie. In my opinion, I believe the time is now. I feel, in my gut and in my opinion, and based off my meeting today, that this is about to pop. Marjorie, she said we can only exchange in our country or we go to USA. Marjorie, what country are you from? If you don't mind elaborating. Each country will do their own exchange. You don't have to come to the USA. So, for example, I could exchange, like when I'm going to be in Germany, I can exchange for the euro, and that's what I'm going to do as well. Yes, Tommy said once posted on Forex, can we randomly walk into a chase with a $10,000 dong note, 25K dinar note, and just exchange and deposit in an existing account? Yes, absolutely. In my opinion. I'm sorry, guys, I have to say, in my opinion, even if things are fact, it's still, in my opinion, it's a speculative investment, so I have to do that. And it's not financial advice. And please like, subscribe, and share. Show me that you appreciate what I do. And yes, they've been waiting for a long time. And so have so many people that have invested in this. 20 years, 15 years, 10 years. Like, that's crazy. I don't have that much patience. They were saying some farmers or something got paid and the bonds are liquid. Ram, yeah, I think that was that Jeff Ram guy. He said Mark G had a guy on who oversees the manager of the Rodriguez Fund Trust. Alton, I do agree with your comment. Yeah, Pickford. Isn't he some big time dude, Tim? Oh, Marjorie, you can exchange in Canada. As I said, you can call HSBC. Okay, guys, so I'm getting ready to wrap now. I'm gonna do another live if I have to tomorrow. Depends on what happens. Anything could happen. It's at any moment situation now, in my opinion. So just keep an eye on my channel. I'll do it short. I'll go live. Um, anything could happen, and I want to make sure you guys are in the know as to what's going on. And Jen, yes, Mary Sue, she did Mike Barr. I really like her. No, Allison, I'm gonna wait till I calm down before I let you guys know. I'm not gonna come on here hyperventilating. April, either one, either Wells or Chase account. Mark, don't say what you have. Don't say what you have, what you hold. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate y'all. And sorry for the delay when I was starting my stream. But I will see you guys soon. Keep an eye out on my community page. I post a lot on there. Also, if anything's breaking, I will do a short. I'll do a video. I'll go live. But just keep your fingers crossed. Keep those prayers up. And like I said, my wealth management manager was quite excited today. And I came out of there I was already excited, but like really hype. So let's keep the prayers up. This is about to happen. So I will let you all know and then we'll go through everything. Don't worry. Don't worry. Just stay grounded. Be happy. I am on cloud 9 actually. And let's become millionaires soon. Very soon. And listen, Frank 26, did you see how much white he had on? In my opinion, he knows when this is being released. Just a thought. All right, guys. Love you all. Thank you so much for your support. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys soon. And thank you, Dream Big and RPP. I saw Gigi. I saw Sunkissed. Girl Patriot 12 actually always has a lot of really good information. Thanks for jumping on, girl. And just a big thank you to all of you guys. You guys are amazing. Yes, Allison, when Frank is going to be in all white, that means the RI happened. Hi, Eric. Sorry, it's been a crazy day. Like I said, if I miss someone, I'm so sorry. Yeah, Frank, pay attention. Because Mr. Frank 26, he's coming off the internet. 2 more shoes. I don't know. In my opinion, it's a sign. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.